Hey everybody, listen to this clip. It's interesting how they go from talking about being the maybe a possible the best candidate for a job, being a fireman or firewoman, okay, and all of a sudden, in true what I consider in true black men fashion, from what I see a whole lot, he jumps to being going to the attack on single moms. Don't forget, the father's not there because he obviously doesn't care. It takes two to put a child here. So always blame the responsible party. Always blame the one that stayed. So listen to how it goes from like firefighters, then all of a sudden it goes to like single mom. Oh yes, he says single moms breed degenerates.
But my thing is, if I'm in a fire, right?
After you make that statement, I need to get back to
okay. If I'm in a fire, right, and the first person that comes is a female, I'm going to assume the reason why she's there is because she's capable of getting me out of that situation more than whatever man they have on duty that day. They have ranks and they have jobs that they have to do, specifically when it comes to a fire.
The fact is she's not more capable than getting you out of the fire.
Says who? If they set her up there, that means that she's more capable of getting me out than any man.
Not more. That just means that she could be capable.
That means
we're speaking about what is best. This is the reason why single moms leads to degenerate.
Don't do that.
Oh my God. Degeneracy. I'll tell you why. This is the reason why single moms leads to degeneracy. It breeds degeneracy into kids, into society. The reason why is because you only thinking about the emotional side of what's good. Men tend to think about what's best. What's best is that when it comes to certain things, think about nurturing. Okay, would I want to send my kid to an all man's daycare or to an all woman's daycare? I'm not thinking in my dumb emotional mind. I'm thinking logically. All woman's daycare. Mm-hmm. Now when we speaking about firefighters, because that's the topic, right? If a building is burning down, who would you want to come save me? A man or a woman? A man. Like, that's just the facts of it. And this is the reason why.
I want a woman to save me.
This is the reason why women breeds degeneracy, single moms breeds degeneracy in societies, because y'all tend to not think too logical and y'all think with the emotional side. And the facts is that y'all don't instill the logical side into the kids. Y'all instill the emotional side into the kids. So then you got kids running around here. All these dudes nowadays, these Gen Zs and even some millennials, they zesty, they emotional. Everything they doing is out of emotional reactions.
Okay. Oh, wow. Now this, I'm going to have to agree. That's a computer, sorry. I'm going to have to agree with what he says. I'm even moving this computer from the desk. I'm going to have to agree what he says. A lot of single mothers do breed degeneracy. Oh, they sure do. Because you know why? The baby daddy is a degenerate. The man that they chose to breed with is a degenerate. That's the part I think he left out. I agree. The single mothers, a lot of them are breeding degenerates because you know why? The men that they date, the men that they allow into their lives, into their space, those men are like certifiable, sometimes homicidal degenerates. Low vibrational dust buckets. That's why so many single mothers don't get pregnant. That's why they end up unalived. Why? Not some stranger passerby. No, somebody she know they just found. Young woman, I think she's 20 or 22. Family can't get a hold of her. Where is she? They call the police. They check the apartment, and guess what happened? She's dead. She's dead, and so are the two children. Oh, someone that she knew. Now there are rumors saying, hey, that was she had a romantic relationship with the person. And then he flees to a whole other state and they find him in California. Family thinking the FBI getting involved and all that. And I'm going to be real with you. If we're going to be honest about it, I'm going to be real. Racism does exist. We already know that discrimination is nothing new. But I thought about it. especially for the mammies and all the crying on TV and all of that. I was like, wow, if you look at the hatred, these men, these dust buckets in the beach, they have already shown you black women still don't get it. Keep on, keep on, keep dreaming. Keep on dreaming on and ending up gone. I thought about it. You want to know about these men in a position? Can you imagine if the average one was over the FBI? Situations like that, man. they, oh, we'll get to that case later. It's just like that black man, which is it's highly, how should I say, is not the norm, because most of the time, a lot of them like to protect the dusties, but it's just like that black sheriff that spoke out, he figured when he made the statement he was going to get some possible flashbacks, which I don't see any, but I'm glad he came out and said it. But see, for him to say, he knows, it might kind of go the wrong way because we don't like the truth. We do. Even the judge said it when that fool got that girl who got in the wrong Lyft vehicle and stabbed her and murdered her. An epidemic of killing black women and black girls. An epidemic. And if you think about it, so you want to put those same men in charge and see if they'll run something, man, it'll be your nightmare. Oh, it will be your nightmare. But he's right in some respects. Oh, of course, because the women are choosing degenerates, low self-esteem queens. The black men that they're choosing are low vibrational. Those are the degenerates. And here's your appreciation. So the men run off. There's no accountability. Why isn't a father there? If he cares, he is there. And if that's the case, you can do a better job if you care about your seed. If you can do a better job, get off your old lazy butt and go pick up your kids. How about you go do that? All this complaining, you can do a better job. Actions speak louder than words. If you can do a better job, what they should go ahead and do, if you give a darn, okay, and you say, man, you want somebody to be respecting you. I'm being facetious. I know the word is respect. You want somebody to be respecting you. They ain't respecting me as a man because you're not one as a collective. It's too much going on. And if there is a few that are, well, they're gonna probably got a good chance of getting unalived. It's a subscriber on this channel, some man, a black man. He's like, I'm a black man, and I forget what his comment was. He's like, even he watching his back. Of course. You must be intelligent because if you're a degenerate, you listen, they got you. They got you. Have a different point of view, you're going to see what's going to happen. But the women that are giving birth to degenerates, guess what? It's because the pappy is degenerate. That's the other 50%. The man is degenerate. And then what does he do? A degenerate just puts a child here. He'll take more care of his shoes and his car, if he has one, than he will his child, and run off. He don't care whether a pack of wolves come along and you got your mama, ain't you? I'm out of here. I don't be no responsibility. I don't have my fun. I'm done. That's why I said don't carry the seed of poverty, D. Do not carry it at your own risk. I'm going to change him. I'm going to show you. No, they're going to show you. Might end up on the screen. Might end up on the screen. And look, this is so dust bucket this is so part of their deal, their curriculum. They never hold a man accountable to say, hey, if that's the case and the women are doing it all wrong, it is not done to your satisfaction, get your ass in at home and go set that stuff straight. Go over there and be a man and handle it. They can't. I mean, that's common sense. That's common sense. Be a man. Go handle it. Be a man and go handle it. Well, now he want to do that. Oh, then that tells me you shook a responsibility, or if the women are doing such a bad job, then you must like degeneracy. Which one is it? But if the women are pretty much giving birth to degenerates, I can already tell you because that's the man. The apple does not fall far from the tree at your own risk. Go ahead and take care of the seed. Go ahead and get pregnant by the seed of poverty D. Carry the seed of poverty D and see what's going to happen. They're so emotional because you left them in an emotional wreck. They believed in you. Sometimes just being delusional. Now, the kids in here and he's gone. Can't find Tyrone. Now you got a female headed household home. You got to handle everything: the bills, the responsibility of putting food on the table, getting the kids ready for school, enrolling them in school, the homework, the cooking, the cleaning, the car maintenance. That's enough to put anybody through an emotional wreck. Anything goes on, it's all on you. And he just skips away with his old community D. He down the street, starting another homeless family. That's their specialty. And then, heaven forbid, it's not enough money. Then the mama might go and get 2 jobs. Not knowing, you may talk to your child and say, "Hey, I want you should be in your room, homework at this time. You may have to put in cameras, or maybe can't afford that, especially with that big old $35 a month in child support. I'm going to show this video. I'm going to make sure I do it today." Sister's getting child support check $7. You can't make this stuff up, girl. He wasn't even worth knowing. Huh? $700 to me ain't nothing for a child support. You keep the money. What's mom gonna do with that $700? What's that? Think you're doing something? I hope that insurance is coming out of your check. That can't even carry the groceries. Heaven forbid. I hope you don't have child care. Ooh, cheapers. I hope you don't, girl. $1,500 a month. That should be the norm if you worth a damn. And that's what I said. Not a darn. If a man is worth a damn, you should have that kind of money, and you ain't hitting on nothing. That should be just average. That way, hey, in case something happen, my baby mama, she's raising the kid, she's doing a decent job, then that can kind of go toward the rent. But oh no, they don't want to do all that. And you wonder why. That's why I saw this video. I want to do a response video to it, with all due respect, about Black Wall Street. You can forget about Black Wall Street, and I know there are some Black people who are trying to do things. There's always some of Black Wall Street. Man, listen, I wish them the best. Whenever I see a Black business owner, I think we need to hope and pray that they don't get seen by the Black KKK. Please, Jesus, you know what's going to happen. I want something for free. I'll go up in there, let them in a pop, 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 pop. Black woman, Black man, business owner dead. Somebody raised those degenerates. What are fathers? The degenerates don't even know who the fathers are. But the fathers are never held accountable. Got it. Totally got it. Of course not. That's what, you expect that accountability for real men. So if the single mothers, some of them are breeding degenerates because guess what? The father was a degenerate. Some single mothers realize a man is a degenerate and raise their children without him because they've already figured it out. And so they know they got to have a strong hand. Then you might look up. Oh, a single mother, right? Look at this, a Black mother. Isn't that boy? He going to the Ivy League. Young Black boy. I thought women couldn't raise no man. Where's the accountability? So if they're doing such a bad job in the Black men see, get off your behind and go pick up your seed, especially your sons. See, that's why the Black woman, she sees her mama working and hustling, working and hustling, working and hustling 2 and 3 jobs. That's why she can make it. She'll be sitting up here, girl, how the hell you have 3 and 4 kids and a a full-time job and a part-time job, 3 or 4 kids and a full-time job in the house and going to school? What the hell is he doing? What's the excuse? You'll do better without him. But hey, carry the seed of poverty D at your own peril, girl. You go do that. So if they are raising degenerates, and some of them are, he get it from his daddy. That's what happens when you carry the seed of poverty D. The father is more than likely a degeneracy person. He's a degenerate person. A long line of degeneracy. And what do? They get women pregnant and then they run off. This one involved in a robbery. Check his daddy's background. Don't check him. Carry the seed of poverty at your own peril. And all the blame is placed on the one that say, man, they could do better just going to the fire station and dropping you off. Boop. Just to entertain them. You have a much better quality of life. Talking to a friend, I'm like, life happens. You might get down. And trust me, I've had it worse. You might can scuffle up cash. And I know when people get used to a little comfort, but you might get to a point. And we had this discussion this weekend. So you can barely scrape up cash, 10 G's. Okay, well, it ain't the end of the world, so I've been broker than that before, okay? You got some money coming in, and people that you know might need help, and that's all you got. I have to say, don't give it. If you can scrape up 10,000, guess what? You have no idea. Most people can't do that. You think the average American can come up with $10,000 cash? Hell no! I'm gonna keep it real with you. Do you know that the average American, which could just, you would want to scream. Average Americans don't even have $2,000 in their checking account, boo. So yeah, that can be concerning. I get it. I've had more, I've had less. But I'm like this here. Look around you. So in that situation, if people, they need money, if all you have is 10 G's and somebody need 3, I say, think long and hard. Because you're not going to get the money back. Self-preservation. What's the relationship? Has that person been there for you? There are women that have never had, there are people, especially women, have never even had 10 G's in their account, and they make it. They make it. They make it work. You think the average baby mama got 10 G's in her account, got 5 G's in her account? Boy, bye. But they make it and they keep on going. They don't sit and have no pity party. Oh, that's all I got is $10,000. That's all I got. I'm used to having, and things happen. I'm like, you've already helped other people. You already, you done spent 50 on this right here. You spent 10 over here. Then you had your investments and you had money over here. This right here, this time, I'm going to just say in the spirit of love, you're going to have to just pass. You are going to have to see about yourself. They need this and that. So things happen sometimes to test your resolve to see how strong you are. Baby mamas make it without 10 G's every day. Every day. Some of them, somebody sitting up right now, have children. Don't even have, are you kidding? The average American, they say, don't even have not $1,000 or $400 money for a $400 emergency. Baby mama's making it do every day. They're not freaking out. Oh my God, I only have $10,000. That's all I got. Huh? I don't know what I'm gonna do. Well, I do have some money coming in, but yeah, are you kidding? They wish that were their only problem. Can't be weak. See, so my point is, the weak one runs. So sometimes you get into a situation, you stop and think, what other people do? They have a lot of people right now. They don't have $10,000 cash in an apartment. They don't have no 5,000 stashed over here somewhere in a backup account in case something goes wrong. But they still keep on going. You have to be strong. Life is hard. You got to be strong. And these men make it harder for women every day when they just up and disappear. There has to be some type of and I can imagine emotionally you're thinking this guy's going to be there for you. He done sold you a bunch of BS, and you're thinking, oh, he's going to be different this time. He loves me. It's going to be different. And then you realize he's gone. Yeah, it's going to be hella different. All right, it's going to be way different than what he said. But you just have to move on. You gotta. You don't think that's difficult to deal with? Some woman doesn't realize the whole relationship was a lie, but see, at this point, we should already know this is what they do. Now you have to deal with that. Oh, put your emotions aside. Now you got to deal with having this baby. How many? Leaving the hospital, you'll see. You might see every now and then a husband, but you're definitely going to see somebody you just watch. If it's a black woman, her mama and her sister and her cousin and her grandmama. Get you out the little wheelchair and into the car. Who's going to cater to the woman? You just gave birth, put a life here. Where is he to run and get the food that you want, to massage your feet, make sure you get what you need? Where is he? Other women doing it. You go through all of that. The financial obligations, the physicality, the emotional stress of raising their children. Again, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So you want to say that the single mothers are giving birth to degenerates? Yeah, sometimes that does happen a whole lot. Look on the screen. Why? The daddy's a degenerate. I'm going to say 99.9% that's what he is. And he has no problem abandoning his seed. And then the one that stayed, look at the money it takes, child, the emotional. Even being married, I just wasn't going for that. Before the marriage, during the marriage, no, we can revisit this conversation. I'm sticking with, nah, I'm didn't want to have children, and I have my life the way I want. All these videos, oh, these men, you better have kids by 40, boy, please. I I reached 40 and I didn't find myself I want to have some children. No, see, a lot of this time, these men, they want the children because that's their backup plan in case something goes wrong. Hey, I'm your daddy. Oh, now you're here. After you got only 3 teeth in your head and this joker's half dead. Oh, no retirement plan on. Gotcha. Sad. But this is the thanks you get. They don't put any responsibility on the father. It's all on the women. So if you see a woman, oh my, she's got, she's the children are degenerate. Where's the dad? Yeah, she probably laid up with a degenerate guy, and that's what happened. And we know the community is full of them. And while she's sitting up here working and working, be surprised, degenerates whispering in the kid's ear. But where's the father, though? I mean, somebody's got to work. Somebody's got to be there. She's trying to do both of them. Where is the fatherless? So the degenerates are coming from fatherless homes. These men have put these kids here. Boop, gone, baby, gone. The degenerates are coming from fatherless home, but they don't want to say that. No, put the narrative is all on single women. But again, who got the woman pregnant? Blame the one that stayed. And here's the sad thing is, and he'll go off and do it again and again before you know it. Man, it is not uncommon for these jokers might be sending up her child with three or four different baby mamas. That's why some sitting up here getting a $7 child support check. You've got to be kidding me. So if they're giving birth to degenerates, which some are, guess what? Surprise, not. When you carry the seed of low vibrational poverty D, don't be surprised if your child is considered acting and behaving a human being full of degeneracy, degenerate behavior. So if the women are doing such a bad job, any man that's worth a damn, what you need to do, sir, come pick up your seed and show how it's done to reverse the cycle of degeneracy. Let me know what you all think. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I'm out.